Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to tell you the story of how I lost all, well, let's just say all my hair, because to me it felt as if I have lost everything. So if you want to hear this story, please stick around for the rest of the video. Okay, so I know most of you or some of you would have seen the very first video that I posted on this channel, and you would have wondered, or you would have seen that my hair in that video was totally different from my hair now, and some of you would have wondered what happened to my hair. So here is the story. So I started my hair journey back in 2015. I did a lot of research, I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and I started my hair journey in the summer of 2015. Now everything went well. I was doing it all, you know, all the hair treatments, the shampoos that are good, exercising, massaging, you know, trying to keep my inside healthy and outside as well. Now I was amazed with the result that I got from just taking care of my hair. My hair took off, right? And there was no holding it back. Now fast forward to 2017. So when I started, I was in college. 2017, I was now working as a teacher. So I had, if you know what it's like being a teacher, the job is very hectic. However, that did not stop me from taking care of my hair. I was still taking care of my hair and all of that. Now, I got very comfortable with the length and health of my hair. Let me just say that. I was no longer worried about my hair being healthy or my hair, you know, getting long or any of those things. I was comfortable, I was okay. So before I go any further in the story, I just want to let you know that I have always used colored in my hair. I have always colored my hair. That's the box one. I don't do it, I do it once in a while. So it was not something that I do very often. It was a once in a while and it was okay. Now back to 2017, I colored my hair into this beautiful, was it burgundy or some reddish color, and I loved it. Everyone loved it, and so I had it. And you know, when you color your hair, it fades and you have to do a retouch or something like that. So I don't remember if it was me wanting to try another color or something, but I ended up with a different color, and I decided that I did not like that color. So I went and I bought another color, and I did apply that color shortly after. I still did not like the color that I got, so I went and I bought another one. Now if you're checking, that's 3 times. So I still did not get the color that I wanted. I went and I bought another one. So that's 4 times within the space of a month. Yes, I know, and you know that that is very bad. But anyways, I did not see any damage. If there were any damage, I did not really see it or anything. So I ended up with a color that I decided that I really did not like. Looking back, the color was not bad, but at the time I decided that I did not like the color. Anyways, it was coming up to sports day and I was a sports coordinator, and I said to myself, I cannot go to sports day. I cannot go to an event that I am in charge of with my hair looking like this. Really and truly, looking back, my hair was not that bad, but to me back then it seemed as if it was very bad. So anyhow, at the point when I was thinking this, it was very late. Other stores would have closed, and I'm like, I cannot work with this. So I went home and I was thinking about it. Now the only thing that I had at home was black hair color, and it wasn't even my hair color. So I thought to myself, let me just put a little bit in my hair to reduce or to take away some of this color. So I was not going to let it stay for the period of time for my hair to become jet black. Anyhow, I did apply the jet black and rinse it out shortly after, but my hair was jet black. No, I don't like when to me, jet black is not my color. It's not, it doesn't fit me. It's not my thing. That's not the color I want my hair to be in. So I was upset instantly, and I was like, my God, what did I do? Because my plan was to get a shade of brown. which was not the case. It ended up being very black. So it was the night before sports day, and I thought to myself again, I cannot go to sports day with this hair color. It does not fit me. So I'm thinking to myself at this point, what the heck can I do? So I thought of using the baking soda and the hydrogen peroxide, which we know is a no-no when it comes to hair. Like, I knew better. I know better not to apply it to my hair. Remember, I have done like 4 color treatments within a month, and now I know I'm going to apply this hydrogen peroxide and baking soda to my hair. So anyways, I did. And while it was in my hair, I was feeling my hair. It felt pretty coarse, and I was there monitoring it to see, is my hair getting damaged? So eventually I washed it out. My hair was still a good amount. It was still black, but some of it was removed. Anyhow, I went to sports day. My hair was still black. So that was just a waste of time and unnecessary damage to my hair. Okay, so fast forward, I was still monitoring my hair to see if I have any damage. I did not really recognize, or let me say not recognize. I was hoping that I did not have any damage, right? And fast forward, Teachers' Day was coming up, and I remember we were at school. So school dismissed early, and we were at school and we were doing our hairs. And one of my friends, it was my time to do my hair, so she was basically putting some curls in our hair. And when it was my time, she said, "You know, see the whole of this hair rotten off." And me like, Jesus, that's the worst thing you could ever say to me. Not that it was a bad thing that she said to me, but knowing me, like, I am on a hair journey. I am trying to take care of my hair. This was one of the worst things I could ever hear. Bear in mind that I was expecting this, but I was like, okay, I'm hoping that it did not happen. So that was that. My hair was indeed damaged to the point. And I'm going to insert a picture now so you can see. So all of my hair broke off. Eventually it all broke off. I did not want to, at first I did not want to cut it. So what I did, when it was around graduation time, I did a sew-in. And when I went to the hairdresser, she was like, "Did you cut your hair?" Because she was the one who would normally do my sew-ins. And I'm like, no. While I was there saying no, I just did not want to get into the story of this foolishness that I did. So I was like, no. But it was obvious that my hair had broken off, right? So anyhow, I eventually had to cut my hair at neck length. The shortest length I have ever had, shortest hair length I have ever had in my life. I was devastated. I was depressed. If you know me, you know that I live for long hair. I was super depressed, but I told myself that it was just here, and just like how I grew it back then, it can grow back. So anyhow, that was that, and I said I was going to start a second hair journey. So all of this was 2017, right? So I said I was going to start a second hair journey, but that did not happen because not long after that I found out that I was pregnant. And with the pregnancy, I started to focus more on the pregnancy and my health rather than my hair. So what I used to do is to put my hair in protective style. So I would always wear braids or cornrows or twists, any of those. I didn't have time for my hair. My regiment, it went out the door. The products that I used to use, they went out the door. The most I had was probably moisturizer, and that was it. All the hair care, everything went out the door. It was now all about my pregnancy and my health, and you know. So after having my son now, I noticed that my hair had grown a lot. Like, it was almost at where it was before it had all broken off. And I'm like, wow, okay, I can work with this. I can start back with this. but oh my god, it was not there to stay, unfortunately. So after a couple of weeks of having my son, one day I was washing my hair and I realized that my hair was just coming out, like a lot of it was just coming out. My hand was full. I actually panicked because this was the first time I have ever noticed my hair falling out in this great amount. And I'm like, okay, I've heard stories of, you know, after giving birth, ladies lose their hair, or you know, postpartum shedding, or all of those things. So I was like, okay, but this was a lot for me, and it lasted for about 3 washes, and then after a while smaller amounts started to coming out. After that was finished, my hair was short again. It was short again, and I did not get the chance to go back to taking care of my hair, because after that I was sick for months because I had contracted a virus bacteria in the hospital. So I was sick for almost 8 months. Now my hair care was the last thing on my mind. It was all about getting better and taking care of my son and just surviving each day. I was really sick. I don't know how I didn't die. It was the grace of God. So my hair care was the last thing. I didn't take care of my hair. It was out for days. I didn't wrap it up. I didn't moisturize. I didn't use the correct shampoo to wash my hair. I didn't deep condition. I did not do anything. Like when you're dying, when you're sick, people, that's the last thing that is going to be on your mind. And that was the case for me. It was the last thing on my mind, right? So my hair suffered there again, and I had to cut my hair a second time. I remember cutting my hair a second time, right? And like I said, my hair was the last thing on my mind, so it was not getting any care. So eventually I started feeling better. I went back to work, right? And I met a friend there, and I still was not taking care of my hair. I was just doing protective style. That's the most I could do to my hair because it was so hectic being a mom and working and still, you know, battling with my health. So it was too hectic for me. So anyhow, my friend, she has natural hair, and we have the same interest in hair care and hair products. So one day after a summer break, I realized that her hair was, you know, it has grown so much, and I was like, what is it that you're using in your hair? And she introduced me to the hair growth oil that she was using. It was the Main's, I'll insert a photo of it, right? But it was the Main's Choice. I got the name correct. Yes, I'll insert a photo anyways. And I went and I purchased that hair oil. So at the time I was just using my moisturizer and grease, you know, because I did not care, honestly. And so I stopped using the grease and started using the oil again. That oil consists of like castor oil, all the good oils that you know that you would use in your hair to get it grow. Yes, so I started using just that with my moisturizer. And after a while, I realized that my hair was growing and growing out. And I'm like, okay, so if I'm just using the moisturizer and the oil and my hair is growing this much, then it means that I can start to, you know, start back with my hair regimens and my deep conditioning, you know, all my hair treatments, and start to wrap my hair again, start to set my, you know, just basically start to taking care of my hair again. And so that is what I started to do. So I started this YouTube channel almost a year ago. April 13 I started. So it was just before that I started my second hair journey, which is what I am on, which so like I was saying, I am now on my second hair journey, which started almost a year ago, right? And even when I started back then, I still was not doing the full 100 of what I used to do. It's just now I'm still not even doing it, because first time I used to exercise and I used to massage my scalp for 5 to 10 minutes every night. I don't do that now, right? And I used to notice more growth back then when I used to do those things. I'm hoping to pick up those things again, start to do those things again, and you know, hopefully I will see more growth in my hair. So people, that was my first hair journey. That is what happened to my hair. I am now on my second hair journey. I am hoping to regain all the length that I have lost, and of course I have learned from my mistake. Of course I have learned from my mistake. And even though I still use dye, I still use color in my hair now, and I've seen where my hair is on the thinner side, the frailer side, than if I was not using the color. So I have decided not to do it anymore, and if I do it, it will be once in a while. So I realized that my hair is frail because I'm using the hair color now. So I have decided to stop and do it like maybe once in a year or so. So I am on my second hair journey. I hope I can achieve what I did in the last time. I feel like my hair is not growing as fast as the first time though, to be honest. But anyhow, we will see what happened. I am 3 months post relaxer at this point, so I want to relax my hair at 4 months. Hopefully I can reach 4 months, because some of the times you stretch your hair too long and it begins to break, and I honestly don't want that to happen. So I'm watching my hair to see what will happen. You know, if I can go up to the 4 month, I will go up to the 4 month. If I can't, I won't push it. Okay guys, so we have come to the end of my story of how I lost basically all of my hair. So wish me luck on this second hair journey. I hope you know you can learn something from my story. Of course, when I was coloring my hair like 5 times in that 1 month, I knew better, but at the same time I was thinking, oh my god, my hair is so healthy, it will be able to withstand the pressure of this. But I think it all went wrong when I used the hydrogen peroxide with the baking soda. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.